Now to how lawmakers in Salem are about to make drastic changes to the voter-approved Measure 110, which decriminalizes possession of hard drugs and expands addiction treatment here in Oregon.
Before there's any final decision, they're also listening to what people have to say about it as the end to the short session is in sight. And we sent Elise Haas to listen to what various advocates have to say on both sides of this issue. Elise?
So right now, the lawmakers are really considering adding an option for counties to include a deflection program for addicts who are caught with small amounts of drugs to avoid jail. So far, 23 out of Oregon's 36 counties have signaled that they'd offer that option for treatment. Well, advocacy groups say that that approach is inequitable.
We know that we have to take action. We've got 5 Oregonians are overdosing and dying every day.
Oregon lawmakers continue to listen as testimony pours in about the impending changes to Measure 110 that, if passed, would recriminalize possession of drugs.
We can build all the sticks we want, and we can't beat people into health.
Several advocacy groups like the ACLU and the Urban League of Portland warn of the harsher impacts this will have on people of color. They believe it will jam up the already strained criminal justice system.
The racial impact statement, which comes too late in this process, still shows that there will be negative, disparate impacts for Black Oregonians. I ask that those legislators listening who believe in racial justice to vote their conscience at this moment.
But those who work within the criminal justice system, like law enforcement and even the Multnomah County District Attorney Mike Schmidt, urge lawmakers to move forward with their changes.
I urge the committee to vote yes on this policy package. HB 4002 recriminalizes possession of a controlled substance, but it does so in a way that features multiple innovations that put treatment above punishment whenever possible. The use of jail should always be a last resort.
Mike Schmidt approves of the Senate bill because it provides several chances for a person charged with possession of a controlled substance to avoid jail if they take part in treatment. There's also measures to prevent drug charges from becoming barriers to housing, employment, and immigration status. But there's tougher laws to help police catch and charge drug dealers, and new addiction treatment resources, like a $25 million for 24/7 detox center in Multnomah County. Families who have lost loved ones to fentanyl underscore the need for accountability.
Yes, there does need to be consequences. We have to get our children through that door in order to make a difference.
In 2 weeks' time, lawmakers will have to decide. So some critics also worry that the state doesn't have enough treatment programs right now and wouldn't be able to genuinely offer treatment to addicts that are wrapped up in the criminal justice system. But money still has to be allocated for those deflection programs that I was just talking about. So we'll continue to closely follow the developments at the Capitol.
All right. Yeah, an absolutely major issue, especially here. Elise, thank you.